Google Search Console tips and tricks for 2025. In this video session, we're going to explore search results under performance reports. I'll try to simplify what we're seeing, also show you the critical aspects of the performance reports. If you've not used Search Console or you don't have enough experience, all these data could be cumbersome and overwhelming. And yet, you don't need to be overwhelmed because you're learning with Rankia. And I'll try to simplify how to use this tool here. Surely, we can look at all these things and spend hours and hours, but that's not how you're meant to use it. If you're pressed for time, perhaps you operate a business, you have an e-commerce site, or a local business. So then, let's look at the tabs here. We can anytime click on them to remove different ones and see different ones. Average position basically means that when people search Google, according to the queries, whatever the pages that Google has shown, the average ranking of your web pages according to the search queries is averaged here at the main tab. But now let's press on the queries. Let's take a look at something like this. Let's look at this top query. When I press on it, it takes me to a page. And here, as we can see, the average position is shown for that landing page according to this search query. Now, how to utilize this? First of all, let's go back. We can press on the position tab. And as we can see, let's go back to the queries. Let's press on position. Analyze competitors' website search query. There's lots of impressions. I'm getting 0 clicks. Why? Because I'm lost in Google search results. At that moment, I don't need to bother with these keywords or the impression in this example, because there's no point trying to rank certain keywords that is lingering on the 150th position. That means there's better content out there. It's not worth it for me to invest my time, energy. And yet, looking at the average position in this example, overall, I can then say, okay, you know what? Show me 50 reports. Scroll down the page and say, okay, you know what? Disable Copilot Windows 10 registry. Okay, there's some impressions. What is impressions? I'm lingering on the 3.4. Let's actually search Google to see. When someone searches Google and Google shows your result, whether the searcher clicks on your result or not, that search query conducted is counted as an impression. That's what impressions are. Click-through rate. If search query has been conducted and someone sees your results and clicks on it, that's the click-through rate. And the performance report averages at the core level. But as you drill down, let's take a look at this one here. When I press on it, the click-through rate changes, as we can see. I've just created a tutorial explaining what average click-through rate is and how you could improve it, so I won't bore you with that. So I'm trying to simplify the performance report as best that I can. All I'm saying to you is, to be able to use this tool effectively, you want to spend a bit of time, 5-10 minutes, if you're managing your own website, and drill down and look at impression count that is high and you're not getting enough clicks, and you're lingering on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, or perhaps even 6th or 7th position, because ideally that says Google is valuing your website because the position is still on the first page, and yet you're not getting enough clicks and a lot of people are searching for those queries. So therefore, at that example, you can perhaps improve the click-through rate by using enticing words in the title or meta description, or improve the first eyeful of the landing page. So that's one way, quick and easy, to improve click-through rates. How do you improve average position? Well, there are many different ways. One is you can increase the internal link count. That means, let's go with this. Let me improve the power of this landing page by using a different landing page on my website. This tip is actually great. I used to actually create courses and charge those website owners who wanted to learn how to rank in Google. But now, in 2025, I'm sharing even better insights for free for Rank Your Followers. So now, let's do something like this. Let's imagine I had a related content or similar content or complementary content. Then within that content, I could link towards that landing page. And as your site grows, when you increase the link count towards a particular web page, you will automatically improve that landing page performance in Google rankings. What else can you do? If you operate social media profiles, Facebook, YouTube, or others, then you can share the landing page. You can make sharing easy. You can create shareable content, and then within that shareable content have links pointing towards your important pages. That's another method to improve Google rankings. So, with the performance reports, we've got different filters here. We can say, okay, you know what, how about last 12 months? Or we can say, you know what, I've created new content. Let me compare that with, let's say, last 6 months. So comparison is there available. Usually most website owners won't need to use the advanced filters. But if you're managing your client's website in Search Console, then you may want to explore and compare different filters. Let's imagine I say queries containing Google. Is there any? Oh, yes, there is, and so on. I can anytime remove a filter or keep adding different ones and different ones. The chart could be helpful. Let's imagine this scenario. Let's then look at last 16 months. Has there been any drastic fluctuations in rankings or other elements? Is it going down or is it going up? If there is a major fluctuations, then you want to know why that is. That's how you use the chart. Quick and easy option. Now, that's how you utilize Search Console performance reports, by looking at what's important for your business. Okay, whether it's 3 months, last 28 days. Let's say last 28 days, what's going on? Looking at queries, I can press on a particular query and then say, okay, what pages are performing for those queries? In this example, I've got 2. For my scenario, that's okay. But what if you had 5, 6? Then you may say, okay, you know what? For a certain query, I've got 6 different content, 6 different web pages. Can you link them together? Perhaps link towards just one of them. That's an idea. Or you may say, okay, you know what? I offer products globally. Then which countries are performing well? Then your communication could perhaps change. Because each culture, each country is different. And how you communicate plays a major part for everything related to Google and website conversions. So, Google Search Console tips and tricks by Rankia. In fact, remember this fact. I've been creating Search Console related videos before Google Webmaster Tools were creating them, explaining and simplifying what we're seeing here. And Search Console has been evolving and changing. Simply watch the next tutorial because I'm going to show you even more important insights that you can quickly and easily use.